today I'm shooting Weatherby 307 in 7 PRC. I had some other loads worked up. I was shooting the 160 grain LRX, and I like the bullet. The performance on the animal was a little interesting for what I'm used to in a bonded bullet. But so I worked up some 180 grains between the Berger and the Hornady to see which one might group better. And yeah, we'll see how it ends up. But there's the setup. Got the Garmin chronograph there, the 307, and then an Arkin scope. So let's shoot 100 yards and see what happens. Well, at the range today, we had like 2 inches of rain over the last couple days. So today was the first nice day in about a week. So I thought I'd get out and shoot. Been kind of busy building a shop, but anyway, always good to get out and shoot and see what happens. So the 180 grain competition. I shot a 180 Hornady ELD M in the middle and a 180 grain Berger in the top left. I just cleaned the barrel, got all the copper out of it. So those were my 2 fouling shots. I wanted to keep them consistent, so I shot one of each. And this was a Mag Pro, which the velocity is right around 2,800 so far. So that's why I have 2 shots to start out with. And now I continue on the top left with Berger. The Bergers seem to shoot okay. I'll give a picture of the velocity. Hornady 180 grain ELDM Mag Pro, 68.5 grains. Those are all over the place. I had 2 shots that were the minimum, so 2784. So it's kind of all over, and it's all over on the board too. So don't care about this one too much. Okay, on this one, it's a Reloader 25, 69 grains. I'm starting out with the Berger 180 grain. So far the gun likes the 180 grain Bergers. Reloader 25, 69 grains, 180 grain ELDM on the bottom right. Speeds were consistent, at least. Everything's looking good on this one. The group, though, didn't really turn out. So, and the call is 3.333. So it's kind of about the max you can get out there. But I don't know. It's looking pretty good. But take a little bit more, maybe depth, to figure out if it's just the jump that might change the impact. Okay, we're doing H4831 SC, 64.5 grains. And I'm starting with the Bergers, and I'm gonna go to the left edge of the center square around the red dot. So all the Bergers will be vertically in line. most consistent velocity. That one was a bit low. Not sure why. Everything felt pretty good. Can't really get better SDs than that. So the H4831, really good and consistent powder burn. The group isn't bad. There's one flyer, not sure what happened there. I am using a bore chiller, so the first shot could have been too cold perhaps, but I'm only letting it taking a break between shots for only like 2 minutes, so it's not really cooling down that much, but good overall. Okay, last group. It's 64 and a half grains of H4831 SC, and I'm shooting the Hornady 180 grain ELDMs, and we'll be shooting on the top right. Those other ones kind of kicked off the target, so I'm going to actually aim at the little border around the red on the left side. And I thought that one was going to be an okay one, but nope, wild like the rest. Another good group of SDs. The target down range was not as consistent, but the H4831 is quite good on consistency, and velocities across the board were very similar. That's kind of what I was shooting for. I wasn't sure if the Hornady would have a lower velocity or higher velocity than the Bergers, but they were pretty darn consistent, so nice to see. Okay, here's the results. Berger won. I think the Reloader 25 had the best results. I'm kind of curious on the 4831 to see if I could do that again, and maybe do a 5 or 10 shot group to see consistency. But so here's the Mag Pro, and that's also Mag Pro for the Hornady, and then the Reloader 25, and then Reloader 25, and I'm not sure there. I almost wonder if two went in the same hole, but it's hard to tell. I can't see anything that looks different, like there might be another shot around here. And then the H48, this was looking really good, really good SDs. I'm not sure why that one's down there, but whatever, it happens. And then this one was looking like it might be a 1 inch, and then right there. So the Bergers are right around 1 inch, a little bit over on the other one, and then the Hornadys are 1.5 inch, 1.75 inches. So be as it may, I think maybe setting the bullet a little deeper. The 333 is a bit out there, good for the Bergers, but not sure on the Hornadys. But that's kind of some information I wanted to see. I have a whole lot of both, but I was kind of more curious if the Bergers would shoot better. So obviously they did shoot better. I might mess around with depth a little bit more, and then also maybe up the charge a 1/2 grain. Don't really need to, it's very consistent. SDs are great. Yeah, I don't know, maybe you guys should let me know. Anyway, please comment, like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.